Let's work these turquoise beads into some designs. These are flat oval beads that I got on sale at Craft Warehouse. They look really nice. They look like turquoise, but who knows if they really are. I charted out a couple of designs, but we'll go through the easiest one, or the simplest one, first. It's going to be these dangles with a little post. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get these beads on a head pin that has a little bit of a silver bead at the end to keep our beads on there. And we'll be using our flat nose pliers or our chain nose pliers to make a little 90-degree bend in each of those wires. Once we've got that bend in both of these wires, you can see here against the background, we're going to go to our round nose pliers and we're going to make a little loop so that we'll be able to fasten our dangles onto our post backing. And we're going to just kind of eyeball where on the round nose pliers to grasp somewhere where the loop that results looks about the same size. And then at this point I decided to clean up a little bit before we went any further. And so now we're going to just go ahead and connect our post to our loop. And then we're going to take our round nose pliers and hold on to that loop gently while we twist the end of our wire around our head pin, making this really nice wire wrapped finish on the end of our bead here. And you can do as many turns as space or the wire length allows. I usually do 2 or 3 and just kind of, you know, go with whatever feels right and what I have material for. We're going to do the same thing over on the other one. Again, we are grasping that loop with our round nose pliers and then just gently twisting our wire end around the head pin and making sure that wire wrap goes down to the top of the bead. Now, I'm using a fairly soft wire for this, so it's not super difficult to twist, but if you have a harder wire, this part can be a little tough on the fingers. And usually there's, you know, like a little tab left over, a little amount, so we go to our clippers, our snips, and we're going to go ahead and clip that end off so it's as flush as we can get it with the coil of wire that we've made. We don't want any of those sharp ends sticking out, so we can use either a round nose or our chain nose pliers and try and kind of smooth down that sharp end. Make sure it's not going to poke anybody there. And once I'm satisfied with that, we're going to move on to the other earring. We're almost done here. We just have to get rid of that last little tab with our snips. Get that piece off, and yeah, I put my thumb over it so I make sure it doesn't fly off and hit me in the eyeballs while we're trying to finish up our earrings here. That definitely happens with tougher wire. Sometimes when you clip, those little ends will just fly in any unpredictable direction, so you really want to make sure you kind of have something over them or in front of your eyes to make sure you don't get hurt. And this is our finished product, first of several. Check back for more.